Huh?
Yeah, yeah. I just sent you the picture with you and Twan
Oh,
with
okay.
Sherry.
Yeah,
I got on page.
I gotta check it out. Yo, so that I'm getting ready to go into my 80s. I ain't got the cars no more personally, but being that a lot of these cars I saw hands on, and you know what I'm saying, like I was around. I was no second hand. I'm first generation when it come to them cars. Yo, what you see in that BMW that Alpo got parked outside
Oh,
in that
like
photo? In
old
that photo.
Alpo doing Alpo with the BBSs and the motherfucking kit, Beamer kitted up.
That's yes, sir. That shit. Yo, that boy, his car game was sick, yo. That's all people need to know. His car game was extra. But I'm gonna go a little deeper into that car, right? First time I seen that car, like I said, Rob Bass was playing. So when I got up on it, it take two to make things go right. Remember that joint? That shit there. And he had the block punk gooseneck equalizing there. That was the first time I seen that. The block punk joint, the
Mm,
gooseneck joint. Then he had the if you look a little closer in that car, he had the black leather seats with the white piping around it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Twan
And then,
reverse joint.
huh?
Twan had that like in
Oh,
reverse.
definitely, definitely, the all white leather. But then he also now this is when you see his originality, right? If you look at them front headlights, they
Mm,
square, right? Now back
mm,
then during that time, BMW all of their headlights were round.
circle, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's when he had his whole grill changed
Mm-hmm.
a whole so that's his personality. And then the third to top it off, right? It was this process called oven baking the car back then. You know what I'm saying? After you got your car painted, you wanted it oven baked. So I don't know if he took it to Carlos, but it was a dude. It was a dude in the Bronx. Bless you.
Mm,
It was a dude in the Bronx named Carlos that used to oven bake cars. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So
mm,
that process, even though it made your car dry quicker, it made the curing process a lot quicker, and it also gave a little professional look to your car paint. Yo,
mm,
that shit was crazy. I don't know what they do these days, but back then, yo, that white paint job on that car, it don't do
yeah,
that car no justice. Cause I know he had it oven baked, but I don't know where. I don't know if he fucked with Carlos and dudes from back then. They know who Carlos was with the paint. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
yeah.
that car. I'm gonna be giving my input on a lot of cars. I got like six more cars at Alpo that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do rich cars. You know what I'm saying? I got a dude from the Yonkers named Yarnell, of course. Twan shit is up there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Shout out to the BBS boys for keeping that era alive, yo. Real talk. Shout out to the
Because
BBS boys.
you don't see too many cars. Like you see dudes get the nice European cars, but you don't see them kitted up no more like that
Yeah.
or wrapped.
I mean,
You
but
know.
you know why? Because times change. You know what I'm saying? Times change, and people into what they into. I'm into that era, yo. I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I ain't into these new cars. Like I don't want no car to drive for me. None of that shit, yo. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
you want the custom though.
Huh?
I said you want it custom like the front
Yeah.
of Twan. That's the oven baked joint you
Yeah,
talking
oven
about, right?
baked. I had my car. I had my the red car that I had oven baked. Yo, that shit changed the
Yeah.
paint job. Yo, it looked like it looks like your car's dripping paint when it's in the street.
Wait. When you pop the hood to the red joint, what that shit look like?
What you mean pop the hood?
You pop the hood, wasn't it red under the hood
Oh,
too?
nah. It wasn't red under the hood.
Mm,
No, matter of fact,
it was
I know
red.
what you're talking about. Like a lot of the parts, yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn, you just remind me of that. A lot of the parts under the hood had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
red accents. Like I think it was a 2.6 liter turbo. So that was
Hmm.
outlined in red. A lot of
Right.
the things like the oil cap, different things. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
See,
I
and I
remember.
was a young motherfucker back
Yeah,
then. I
damn. You got a memory like an elephant. But yeah, I just wanted to chop it up. We're gonna chop it up about some more cars, yo. I'm gonna start filling up. You see them pictures, but I got the history behind a lot of them pictures with them cars, yo. And I could point out other small details that's in there and let you know
Now you
why it's
be on
there. Huh?
because that when I was going to the show, back to the Twan and Shaw show, because we used to be downstairs and y'all had y'all joints, and motherfuckers from Harlem used to come through. They had to take Sand Street to get to the bridge, and we used to see the Porsches and everything flying through there.
Yep. That shit was a major throughway, yo. Just going to the Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge,
And they shout and they
E3.
out while they go by.
Huh? What you said?
And they was shouting y'all out when
Oh
they
yeah,
go by.
you know that they pulling over, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, yo. Just like we bought that 145th Willie Burger shit to Brooklyn, yo. We just ain't have no burgers.
When I see that shit on Paid in Full, I'm like, yeah, my block used to look like that, but we was in Brooklyn.
Real talk, yeah. Hell yeah, yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna keep chopping it up because that era brings like that shit brings out some good in me, man. Because I know that shit firsthand. I'm first generation with that.
Right.
Talk. I
Mm.
seen a lot of that shit first on. I got homeboys that was around too that was with it. We all know that shit, yo, because we was doing it.
Yeah, that's a fact. It was one dude, I think he had the 88 Volvo with the drop, the white one. Do you remember that joint?
Nah, I'm trying to think. You
Yeah,
said a
somebody,
Volvo convertible four door?
yeah, the 88 Volvo,
I don't
the
remember.
old one, the old version.
I don't remember that. But yeah,
And
man.
the dude, Blaze had the black joint, right?
Yeah, his was like I think it was gray. I know it had a black rag top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I had a black rag top. Yeah. But yeah, man, those were the days. But I just was chopping it up on that car with Alpo, yo. Like I said, I got 6 more cars of Alpos that I'm gonna break down, yo.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that was
All the cars the BBS boys got, I'm gonna break a
Mhm.
lot of them down and give my input on what I think about them cars and start judging them from my perspective.
Yeah, because that's where the inspiration came from, right? The
Yeah,
BBS boys, their inspiration came from the 80s.
from the '80s, yo. I'm '80s, my nigga.
All right.
So I thanks for chopping up with me. We got more coming up. Street talk.
You already. You already.